I was at a statewide meeting earlier today and shared that PAL and Spartanburg Water and the Art Museum would be launching this exciting initiative tonight. Most of the room, which was mostly public health practitioners, were shocked that a public utility is a partner in promoting health and wellness in our community. In Spartanburg, we're so fortunate to have incredible partnerships and leadership like that at Spartanburg Water. So Spartanburg Water and Sewer Commission CEO Guy Boyle and the incredible team at Spartanburg Water, thank you for your partnership. I cannot tell you how many times that they have said yes when we've asked about trails and sewer infrastructure. Like at Drayton, we have a bridge on one of their sewer lines. And we asked Guy about this project 2 years ago when we opened this segment of the River Birch, but then got busy with other projects. He came back to us recently and asked what it would take to get it moving. Thank you, Guy. A little bit about this Creative Currents project. In the call for artist proposals, we asked them to think about health, nature, and community. The installations weave artistic creativity into the natural landscape, inviting you to experience the Daniel Morgan Trail System in an entirely new way. After reviewing 18 submissions, 2 artists were chosen, Abel Jackson and Shannon Kemp. What a talented community we have. In this work, Abel talked about how yellow jasmine is the South Carolina state flower and how he wanted his work to invoke a sense of peace and harmony with nature. And from Shannon Kemp, I wanted to do artwork that would blend in with the surroundings, draw attention, and make passersby want to learn more about the plant life that they see along the trail. Gardening is a hobby of mine. I plant native flowers and plants in my yard to help feed the bees and other insects. What a gift to have the vision and creations by these two. As is the case in so much of what happens here in Spartanburg, this is a team effort. In addition to Guy at Spartanburg Water, special thanks to Jen Candler. Where's Jen? My colleagues Liz Evans and Lee McDonald, the South Carolina Arts Commission, the National Endowment of the Arts, Ryan and the Spartanburg Art Museum team, and we've got a couple of their folks here, Fredelyn Frazier and Kim Brown from the city of Spartanburg, Jessica Scott Felder with Wofford College. They all helped shape this project, and we're so grateful for your expertise and partnership. We also have a number of PAL board members here. If you'll raise your hand and give a quick wave, so appreciative of your support. And we hope that there is more art to come. And so finally, after Guy speaks, please enjoy art, trails, music, live music from South Carolina artist in residence Kimberly Roberts from the Fantasia Steel Band, and clean water as we celebrate together.
Thanks, Laura. I'm going to state a script, so this is Spartan Drizzle. I'm Guy Boyle, I'm the CEO of Spartanburg Water. Good afternoon. First thing I'd like to point out, especially to my board members, I dressed in greens and browns for this event, the colors of a pine tree in nature. I thought it would fit in well. Seems like a good choice given the location. I wanted to give you a little bit of a background on how this came to fruition and a little bit about Spartanburg Water if you didn't know it. Did you know first that the pine tree is a symbol of resiliency, protection, and strength? Keep those 3 words in your mind for a second. It's also fertility, peace, wisdom, and luck. Not sure about the last one given how many pine trees were toppled by Hurricane Helene last September. But the pine tree as a symbol does remind us of the importance of protecting our environment, our watershed, our nature trails, as well as the importance of persistence and determination of community leaders, like many that are here today, who act in the best interest of their community when it comes to advocating for trails like this. At Spartanburg Water, our focus is on water, drinking and wastewater, and our environment and community service. As an organization, our 7-member board, along with 300 employees, focus every day on one task: making water work. We make it work by protecting public health and our environment, focusing on sustainability, supporting community initiatives, local business, and supporting smart growth, and by inspiring future generations through innovation and service. As a community, we are blessed to have access to an ever-developing trail system that so many have invested their time, financial resources, and dogged determination in building and now sustaining. This trail system continues to be led by the efforts of PAL and SPACE. Both organizations hold a vision of what environmental use set aside for the betterment of the community can look like if pursued with a passion and a vision. This trail section is one of the incredibly valuable trail assets that sets this community apart from others. This community and assets like this helped convince my 26-year-old son to move here from a ridiculously expensive and overcrowded South Florida and buy his first home in Drayton Village less than a year ago. A section of town that this trail system runs through and that is helping to attract a younger generation that want to call Spartanburg home. Hal has a saying: we are helping build a connected Spartanburg 1 foot at a time through active living, healthy eating, and by supporting wellness initiatives. It takes collaboration and meaningful partnerships with private citizens, business, and public organizations like Spartanburg Water to turn a vision like this into a reality. As a resident of the city of Spartanburg, as well as a customer of Spartanburg Water, I use these trails almost daily, often starting at the McCracken Middle School to Old Spartan High, and walking and running up to Mary Black Hospital and back, a safe 8-mile trek that takes me through woods, across creeks, and provides a respite from the daily grind. I can also attest to the fact that it's a fine line between the hills and hell. Part of this trail. During these runs, one of the things that has stuck out to me was the location of our 30-inch and 42-inch sewer mains that are located behind us. Gravity is the choice word here, and due to gravity, this line is an absolute necessity and an essential part of over 3,000 miles of Spartanburg water infrastructure that we maintain daily. Relocating these lines was not a viable option, but we thought a beautification project this might be. Putting lipstick on a sow doesn't change the function of the sow, but it does make for a prettier sow. So why not a prettier sewer pipe using the same analogy? So when Laura and the PAL group presented the opportunity after receiving a grant from the South Carolina Arts Commission to create a space for public art installation, it seemed like a win-win for our community, a so-called no-brainer for a decision maker like me. What has followed and what I hope is just the beginning to one day seeing art that represents Spartanburg, our community, and our environment along this entire line and there across the bridge was a great partnership and collaboration between PAL, Spartanburg Water, the City of Spartanburg, Wofford College, and the Spartanburg Art Museum to select 2 talented artists to grace the first phase of this public art installation on our sewer main. Thank you to Laura and the entire PAL team, to the Spartanburg Water Board who fully supported this project, and to our employees who stood behind it, and to all who contributed to this effort, especially to the 2 artists selected, Abel Jackson and Shannon Kemp. We're looking forward to continuing to partner and collaborate on this project as part of our community's trail system and beautification efforts. Thank you.
Walked here from McCracken, and so they are entered in a drawing for 2 hats. So we're gonna let Guy pick. Oh yeah, 1 hat each, 2 hats total. All right, if you've got your ticket, it is the last 3 numbers are 264.
Yes. All right for you. Good job.
Where's your hat? We're so glad you're
Step up there quick. All right, all right.
Alright, and finally, Guy, we're going to let you cut the
Thanks.
cut the ribbon.
Why don't we got some of our people here and some of our employees.
Perfect. Same with our, cowbell.
Congratulations. Thanks. Looks good on you. Thank you.
People, come on up.
Jennifer, maybe a couple of the other guys are in the lab.
Are you the one that plays Parkinson's thing? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you were familiar. I lost my husband. Did you really? So, and I work most Tuesdays. I feel like I saw you today.
Dad, come on.
Oh, I wasn't working today. You weren't?
Everybody ready?
I hope to get Barbara Barnes. Barbara Barnes. Okay. So, good to see you. Good to see you. I need to come back. I have Parkinson's.